Did you know that falls among adults 65 and older cause over 34,000 deaths annually in the United States alone? This makes it the leading cause of injury death for seniors. Even more alarming, up to 30% of these falls are directly linked to muscle weakness and cramping that could have been prevented through proper nutrition. Imagine waking up in the middle of the night with a pain shooting through your calf muscle so intense you can barely breathe. Your leg feels like it's being twisted by an invisible force, leaving you helpless and in agony. For millions of seniors, this nightmare is a regular reality. Leg cramps don't just steal your sleep, they're stealing your independence, mobility, and potentially your life. But what if I told you the solution to avoiding this pain and danger could be sitting in your kitchen right now? As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength and mass, a condition doctors call sarcopenia, with some studies showing we lose up to 3 to 5% of muscle mass each decade after age 30, and this accelerates dramatically after 60. This muscle deterioration doesn't just make getting out of chairs difficult. It fundamentally changes how we walk, balance, and respond to our environment. When your legs can't support you reliably, a simple trip to the bathroom becomes a potentially life-threatening journey. The consequences extend far beyond the fall itself. A serious fall often begins a devastating domino effect. Hospitalization leads to decreased mobility, which accelerates muscle loss, which increases the risk of another fall. And the cycle continues until independence is completely lost. But here's the good news that most doctors aren't telling you. Specific nutrients can dramatically strengthen aging leg muscles and prevent those agonizing cramps that often precede a fall. The foods we're about to reveal aren't exotic or expensive. They're accessible, affordable game changers that could literally save your life or the life of someone you love. These 11 powerful foods work like natural medicine, targeting the exact deficiencies that cause muscle weakness and cramping in seniors. Make sure you keep watching until the end, as we will reveal the #1 kitchen spice that instantly stops leg cramps in their tracks. Most doctors don't want you to know this secret remedy that works in under 60 seconds. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Number 1. Bananas. Bananas are nature's remedy to leg cramps, as they are packed with approximately 422 milligrams of potassium per medium fruit. This mineral is crucial because it regulates muscle contractions through a process called the sodium-potassium pump. When potassium levels drop too low, which happens easily in seniors due to medication side effects and decreased kidney function, muscles contract involuntarily, causing those painful cramps that can wake you at night or strike during your daily activities. Studies show that seniors with adequate potassium intake experience up to 48% fewer nighttime leg cramps than those with deficiencies. The ideal timing for this potassium boost is about an hour before bedtime, creating a protective mineral shield during the hours when cramps most commonly strike. Beyond just eating bananas plain, try freezing them and blending into a creamy dessert that tastes like ice cream but delivers medicinal benefits. For maximum absorption, pair your banana with a small amount of healthy fat, like a tablespoon of almond butter, which slows digestion and allows your body to absorb more potassium over time. For those who don't enjoy bananas, a quarter cup of dried apricots provides similar potassium levels and can be easily carried in your purse or pocket for on-the-go cramp prevention. Number 2. Tart cherries. Tart cherries contain compounds that work similarly to nonsteroidal anti-inflammatory drugs, but without the side effects that can be particularly dangerous for seniors. The active compounds, anthocyanins and bioflavonoids, reduce inflammation in muscle tissue and improve circulation to leg muscles, allowing better oxygen delivery and waste removal. A groundbreaking study from the Oregon Health and Science University found that drinking just 10 to 12 ounces of tart cherry juice daily reduced inflammatory markers by up to 25% and improved muscle recovery in seniors experiencing regular leg cramps. Tart cherries also contain naturally occurring melatonin, which helps regulate sleep cycles, an important factor since muscle cramping often intensifies during sleep when circulation slows. The ideal form for seniors is tart cherry juice concentrate, not cocktail, diluted with water according to package directions. For maximum effectiveness, Drink half your daily serving about an hour before exercise or extended periods of standing, and the other half an hour before bedtime to prevent nighttime cramping. If the tartness is too intense, mix with a small amount of apple juice or add to a smoothie with banana for a complete cramp-fighting combination. Frozen tart cherries can also be effective, but require about 1 cup daily to match the concentrated benefits of the juice. For those concerned about sugar content, tart cherry extract supplements are available, though research suggests the whole food form is more effective due to synergistic compounds that work together. The beauty of tart cherries is that benefits begin within 48 to 72 hours of regular consumption, making them one of the fastest-acting natural remedies for leg cramp prevention. Number 3. Sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are exceptional for preventing leg cramps because they contain the perfect duo of magnesium, 27 milligrams per cup, and potassium, 448 milligrams per cup. This powerful combination addresses the 2 most common mineral deficiencies linked to muscle cramping in seniors. Magnesium acts as a natural muscle relaxant by blocking calcium, which causes muscle contraction. When magnesium levels are low, which happens in up to 60% of seniors, muscles remain in a semi-contracted state, ready for cramping. The complex carbohydrates in sweet potatoes also provide sustained energy to muscle cells, preventing the energy depletion that often triggers cramps during physical activity. Unlike regular potatoes, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, meaning they won't cause the blood sugar spikes and subsequent crashes that can trigger cramp-inducing electrolyte imbalances. For best results, eat the skin, which contains the highest concentration of these minerals. A simple and effective preparation method is to microwave a sweet potato for 5 to 7 minutes, split it open, add a small pat of butter, which helps absorb the fat-soluble vitamins, and sprinkle with cinnamon, which has been shown to improve insulin sensitivity and reduce inflammation. For seniors with digestive issues, roasting sweet potatoes for 45 minutes makes the nutrients more bioavailable and easier to digest. Try preparing several at once and refrigerating them for quick access throughout the week. Number 4. Pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are perhaps the most overlooked superfood for leg cramp prevention, containing an exceptional group of minerals that directly target muscle function. Just 1 ounce, about a handful, provides 156 milligrams of magnesium, nearly 40% of a senior's daily requirement, plus 2.2 milligrams of zinc, which plays a critical role in muscle repair and nerve signaling. The unique benefit of pumpkin seeds lies in their perfect balance of these minerals, allowing them to work synergistically to prevent cramps. Zinc deficiency, which affects up to 45% of seniors, impairs the body's ability to synthesize muscle proteins and recover from daily strain. When combined with magnesium, zinc improves nerve conduction to muscles, ensuring the brain's signals reach leg muscles correctly, preventing the misfiring that leads to cramping. The seeds also contain manganese and copper, which are trace minerals that activate antioxidant enzymes protecting muscle tissue from age-related damage. For seniors with dentures or chewing difficulties, try grinding pumpkin seeds in a coffee grinder and sprinkling on oatmeal, yogurt, or soups. This increases digestibility while preserving nutrients. Alternatively, soaking the seeds overnight in water softens them and activates enzymes that make their minerals more bioavailable. For best absorption, consume pumpkin seeds with a source of vitamin C, as this combination has been shown to increase zinc uptake by up to 20%. Since excessive heat can damage some of the beneficial compounds, raw or gently roasted seeds provide maximum benefits. Number 5. Watermelon. Watermelon addresses one of the most overlooked causes of leg cramps in seniors, dehydration. With 92% water content and critical electrolytes, watermelon rehydrates tissues more effectively than water alone. Dehydration affects up to 40% of seniors, partially due to decreased thirst sensation and medication side effects, directly triggering muscle cramping by concentrating electrolytes and impairing nerve function. What makes watermelon truly exceptional is its high concentration of L-citrulline, which is an amino acid that improves blood flow to leg muscles by increasing nitric oxide production. Studies from the University of Exeter found that L-citrulline supplementation reduced exercise-related muscle cramping by up to 40%, and watermelon contains more natural L-citrulline than any other food. The fruit also delivers natural potassium, 320 milligrams per 2 cups, and magnesium, 30 milligrams per 2 cups, in a ratio that's easily absorbed by aging digestive systems. For maximum benefits, consume watermelon at room temperature rather than chilled, as this increases the bioavailability of its nutrients. The white rind, which most people discard, actually contains the highest concentration of L-citrulline, so consider adding thin slices of the rind, with the green outer skin removed, to smoothies. For seniors with diabetes concerns, watermelon has a surprisingly low glycemic load due to its high water content, making it safer than many fruits despite its sweetness. Number 6. Eggs. Eggs provide a complete protein package specifically suited for preventing the muscle deterioration that leads to leg cramps and weakness in seniors. One egg delivers about 6 grams of high-quality protein containing all 9 essential amino acids in the perfect ratio for muscle maintenance. Research from the University of Connecticut found that seniors who consumed egg protein experienced 40% better muscle protein synthesis compared to other protein sources, directly addressing the age-related muscle loss that contributes to cramping and falls. The egg yolk contains a special form of vitamin D, called D3, that's significantly more effective than plant sources for strengthening the neuromuscular junction. This is the critical connection between nerves and muscles that often deteriorates with age, causing nerve issues and cramping. Eggs also provide 147 milligrams of choline per large egg, which is a nutrient that maintains the integrity of cell membranes in muscles and ensures proper nerve signaling. For those concerned about cholesterol, extensive research has debunked the myth that eggs raise heart disease risk. In fact, the nutrients in egg yolks have been shown to improve the ratio of good to bad cholesterol in most seniors. To maximize the cramp-fighting benefits, soft-cooked eggs are preferable to hard-boiled, as less cooking heat preserves more of the delicate proteins and nutrients. So, for seniors with morning cramps, eating 2 eggs with breakfast provides sustained release of amino acids throughout the morning when activity levels are typically highest. If you're specifically targeting nighttime leg cramps, consuming eggs with dinner has been shown to provide the amino acids necessary for overnight muscle repair when most cramping occurs. Before we continue, if you have been finding the video helpful so far, hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't miss more videos like this. Number 7. Kale. A single cup of cooked kale provides 177 milligrams of calcium and a whopping 1,062 micrograms of vitamin K, over 800% of the recommended daily intake. This combination is crucial because vitamin K activates proteins that direct calcium into your bones and muscles where it's needed, rather than allowing it to accumulate in arteries and soft tissues. Calcium deficiency directly causes muscle cramping by impairing the contraction and relaxation cycle, while inadequate vitamin K leads to poor calcium utilization. What makes kale superior to other leafy greens is its exceptional bioavailability. Seniors can absorb up to 40 to 50% of kale's calcium compared to just 5% from spinach, which contains compounds called oxalates that block calcium absorption. For those who find kale's texture challenging, massage raw kale with a little olive oil and lemon juice for 3 to 5 minutes until it softens, breaking down the tough fibers while preserving nutrients. Another effective method is adding chopped kale to soups during the last 5 minutes of cooking. This maintains nutrient levels while softening the leaves. Kale maintains its nutritional profile even when frozen, making it easy to store and add to smoothies. Interestingly, lightly steaming kale for 5 minutes increases its ability to bind to bile acids in your digestive tract, which can lower cholesterol while improving nutrient absorption. For seniors taking blood thinners like warfarin, consult your doctor before significantly increasing kale consumption, as vitamin K affects blood clotting. Number 8. Greek yogurt. Greek yogurt offers a unique synergy of protein and calcium that directly addresses the muscle loss that makes seniors vulnerable to leg cramps and falls. A 6-ounce serving contains approximately 17 grams of protein and 187 milligrams of calcium, both in highly absorbable forms. The protein in Greek yogurt is particularly valuable because it's rich in essential amino acids, especially leucine, which has been shown in research from the University of Texas Medical Branch to directly stimulate muscle protein synthesis even in adults over 70. While calcium's role in preventing muscle cramps is well established, what's less known is that the specific calcium compounds in fermented dairy products are more easily absorbed by aging digestive systems. Studies show absorption rates up to 40% higher than from calcium supplements. The probiotic bacteria in Greek yogurt offer an additional benefit for leg cramp prevention by reducing general inflammation that contributes to muscle pain and dysfunction. For maximum benefit, choose full-fat Greek yogurt, as the fat content helps absorb the fat-soluble vitamins D and K that work with calcium to maintain proper muscle function. The ideal time to consume Greek yogurt for cramp prevention is about 30 minutes after physical activity, when muscles are most receptive to protein and minerals for repair and recovery. For seniors who are lactose intolerant, Greek yogurt is often still digestible due to its reduced lactose content, but lactose-free versions are also available. Number 9. Salmon. Salmon delivers a powerful punch against leg cramps through its exceptional combination of vitamin D and omega-3 fatty acids. A shocking 80% of seniors are deficient in vitamin D, and research published in the Journal of Clinical Endocrinology and Metabolism found that this deficiency doubles the risk of muscle cramping and weakness. However, just a 4-ounce serving of wild-caught salmon provides about 600 international units of vitamin D, addressing this critical gap. The omega-3 fatty acids in salmon, approximately 2,000 milligrams per serving, reduce the inflammation that exacerbates muscle cramping and impairs nerve signaling to muscles. Inflammation essentially creates a communication breakdown between your brain and leg muscles, causing uncoordinated movements that lead to falls. To maximize benefits, aim for wild-caught salmon twice weekly, ideally baked or poached rather than fried, as high heat cooking can damage some of the beneficial fatty acids. For those concerned about mercury, smaller salmon species, like sockeye and pink salmon, typically contain lower levels while still providing the cramp-fighting nutrients. If you're not a fan of fish flavor, try marinating salmon in orange juice and ginger for 30 minutes before cooking. This not only masks the fishiness, but adds vitamin C and additional anti-inflammatory compounds. Number 10. Bone broth. Bone broth provides a unique group of collagen protein and minerals that directly targets the structural integrity of muscles and their supporting tissues, which are elements often ignored in typical cramp prevention advice. Homemade bone broth contains approximately 10 grams of collagen protein per cup, providing the specific amino acids that strengthen the connective tissues surrounding muscles, which are glycine, proline, and arginine. When these tissues weaken with age, muscles lose their structural support, making them more prone to involuntary contractions and cramps. A particularly valuable component is the naturally occurring gelatin, which has been shown to improve the functional strength of aging tendons and ligaments by up to 25%, creating more stable movement patterns that reduce cramping during activity. Bone broth also delivers calcium, magnesium, and phosphorus in a form that's exceptionally bioavailable to seniors with compromised digestion. These minerals are extracted from the bones during the slow cooking process and converted to a form that requires minimal digestive effort to absorb. The glycosaminoglycans in bone broth, including glucosamine and chondroitin, improve the hydration of tissues surrounding muscles, creating better cushioning and reducing the friction that can trigger cramping with movement. For maximum benefit, consume bone broth made from a mix of joint bones, like knees, knuckles, and marrow bones, simmered for at least 12 to 24 hours with a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, which helps extract the minerals from the bones. The ideal consumption pattern is 1 to 2 cups daily, with one serving specifically timed about an hour before activities that typically trigger your leg cramps. Number 11. Yellow mustard. Yellow mustard might seem like an odd addition to our list, but this common condiment has earned its place as a remarkable emergency remedy for active leg cramps. When a cramp strikes suddenly, A tablespoon of yellow mustard consumed straight from the jar can provide relief in as little as 90 seconds for many seniors. The science behind this unlikely remedy lies in its unique combination of acetic acid from vinegar, turmeric, and mustard seeds. The acetic acid triggers a neurological response through receptors in your mouth and throat called TRPV1 receptors, which send signals that disrupt the misfiring nerve impulses causing your muscle to contract involuntarily. This mechanism is similar to how certain pharmaceutical cramp medications work, but without the side effects. The turmeric in yellow mustard contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that reduces the muscle inflammation that contributes to cramping. Meanwhile, the mustard seeds provide magnesium in a highly bioavailable form that can be quickly absorbed through the mucous membranes in your mouth. What makes this remedy particularly valuable for seniors is how quickly it works during an active cramp emergency, unlike dietary prevention, which takes time to build in your system. In a survey of over 700 seniors with chronic leg cramps, 67% reported significant relief within 2 minutes of consuming yellow mustard during an active cramping episode. The most effective application technique is to consume 1 tablespoon of plain yellow mustard at the very first sign of a cramp beginning, before it reaches peak intensity. So, these were the top 11 foods that can transform your fight against painful leg cramps and strengthen your aging legs from the inside out. Don't wait for the next painful cramp to strike, or worse, for a fall that could change your life forever. Start with just 1 or 2 of these foods this week, adding more as you create new habits. Now, we want to hear from you. Have you tried any of these foods to prevent leg cramps? And if so, which ones have worked best for you? Share with us your experiences and opinions in the comments below. We love to hear them. Thanks for watching.